Local doctors are trying to calm fears tonight after confirming that a patient is being tested for the Ebola virus. Test results for that patient could be in by the end of the week.
CBS 13 Steve Lodge is live at Kaiser South with what led doctors to suspect that the patient may have the deadly virus. Steve?
Sam, Shannon, early signs of the Ebola virus are just like signs and symptoms of the flu. The only reason that doctors sounded the alarm, the Ebola alarm in this case, is because of where their patient had recently traveled.
Inside this hospital, in an isolation room, a patient is waiting to learn if he is carrying the first diagnosed California case of the deadly Ebola virus.
We have been working closely with healthcare facilities and local health departments to implement a system of early identification and isolation of patients.
Doctors at the California Department of Health confirmed a patient traveled to West Africa recently where an Ebola outbreak has killed thousands. The Ebola virus can only be transferred from human to human by body fluid.
The initial symptoms of Ebola are nonspecific.
There is no clear initial indicator when a patient has contracted the Ebola virus. Fever and muscle aches are two of the common symptoms.
So the most important thing is for somebody to actually think that it could possibly happen here so that you can ask the appropriate questions to identify it.
The patient undergoing the tests is now likely in an isolation room like this one that pipes in fresh air 12 times an hour and requires special clothing for doctors and nurses. One registered nurse who works at the hospital where the patient is receiving care called for more information about Ebola virus risks.
As a nurse and fellow colleague, I want to make sure the nurses and the physicians are, well informed about what to do in case you're in contact with one of these patients.
The CDC says that it will take about 3 days for the test to confirm whether or not this in fact is the Ebola virus. The California Department of Health says they sent those test samples yesterday, meaning Friday is the likely day when we will get some confirmation one way or the other.
All right, Steve, we'll look forward to that on Friday for sure. Thanks very much for that live for us tonight in Sacramento.